Rudra from RudraVed. Today we thought let us talk about the Indian clubs. You must have seen many foreigners also. They starting seeing that there is a value in Indian clubs. So you see, let me show you. We have starting from here. You see, we have dumbbells. We have Indian clubs or Mugdars. Again, we have Mugdars. These Santola, base bell, kettlebells. Again, we have Mugdar, and these are Gada. Okay, and again we have Mugdar. So you see the equipments. The majority of the equipments we have the Indian clubs or the Mugdars. Okay, so talking about the benefits of the Mugdar, you see we have different shapes. You see two basic shapes we have. You see these ones, these ones. Okay. You must have seen Indian Pahlwans. They are using this type of Mugdar. They start with a minimum with 4 to 5 kilos. You see, this is 10 kilos. When we started with the basic version, this is a 1 kilo Mugdar and resembles the same shape with these. So the concept of Indian Mugdar come from basically it is a strength form of yoga used in India. So basically what these Mugdar does to you is, okay, let's start from the very basics. First of all, it increases your grip strength. You see, you must have seen online these type of Mugdar. You see, these are very famous Mugdar because there is so much in the shape. The way it is designed is from here to see you, it is getting bulky or fatty, I must say, from here and shorter from again. You see, uh, there is a less chances of injury when you use this type of Mugdar. Also, the weight is transferred to here. So let's say I hold it like this. You see, when you hold a dumbbell, you hold it like this. It is, let's say, 5 kilos from 5 kilos. So 2.5 kilo, 2.5 kilo approx, 5 kilo dumbbell you have. So it is a balanced thing. When we talk about Mugdars or Indian clubs, it is an imbalanced thing. The balance of this thing is to be created by your body. You see, the balance is created by your body. You see, if you leave it, it will go down. Just by, you see, holding the Mugdars, you see, you started creating, you hold it like this. Just a 1 kilo of Mugdar. But when you hold it like this, you started seeing from here to here. You see, the balance your body is creating just by holding. See, and when you do some movements with these Mugdars, your strength and power, flexibility, you see, it increases multifold. Okay, I'll show you some movements. Let me keep it back. Okay, the very basic movement we teach with the Indian clubs, the Mugdar is, you see, this. See, this is a very basic movement. You see, you hold from here, and you see, when people use it, they hold it from here as well. See, but from the in starting or for beginners, we told them to hold it here. So if they leave it or if there is any coordination in hand on the Mugdar and they will hit their head or shoulder or their hand or they will make an injury. So in starting, we told them to hold it here, and many people hold it because it is easy in hand when you hold it from here. So the holding position you can change and you must change, of course, according to the use of the Mugdars. So you see the movement when I am doing it like this. When I'm doing it like this, what I'm doing is, you see my shoulder. You see the joint of the shoulder, how it is designed is, it is made to rotate. You see, when you do workout in gym, you do it like this, you do it like this, you do it like this. See, resist, or at last you would do it like this. You train it from all angles. Something that is made to rotate, you train it from different heads. You do front, you do side, you do back, okay, and you do it, hit it from the here as well. But what the shoulder was made for is swing. You didn't do any swinging exercise. You see, that's the difference between a dumbbell and a Mugdar. Almost all exercises of Mugdar, they work on shoulders. You see, they work on shoulder. So everyone is deciding to say the benefits. You see, most of the people having problem in shoulder. You are having a sitting job. You sit like this in this, and when you work out with the Mugdar, you get flexible and strong shoulders. Your shoulder joints increases. Not only your shoulder joints, I told you, your whole the power of your hand increases. You see, power of your hand increasing. Even if it is a 1 kilo Mugdar, it will increase your power. You see, see, there are many movement of Mugdar. You see, that's how the flexible and the mind coordination. The next thing we're going to talk about flexibility. You saw strength. You saw it build. The another thing I told you is when we teach like do Indian clubs. So people are you see when it's we teach like do it like this, do alternates like this and this. We see many people they get confused. They do it like this and they forgot and again they do it like this. We told them we told you to do them alternate. You do it like this, then you do it like this. Hold it like this, one, two. But they get confused so much they forget they were using this one or this one. They do it like this, and we told them no, 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 no. You already did from this one. You have to do from this one. So the thing I want to say is that it also increases your mind and body coordination. You see, when you do it like this and you do some difficult exercises with the mudras, it will have different impacts into your mind. Of course, the energy flow, you see, the concept of gravity I told you in earlier videos as well. Your heart is here, you see, and the gravity pulls things downwards. So there is a blood flow downwards, but there is difficult for heart to send blood upwards. So when you do Mugdar workouts or any type of swings, what you are doing is you are sending the energy upwards. You see, your heart is forced to send energy upwards. You see, that were some of the things I want to tell you about the Indian clubs and the basic exercise today. I told you this one. You see, you almost pull from your lower back. See, when you see the movement, see almost I pull from the lower back. Okay. So not only your hand or your forearms or your biceps, triceps, shoulders, but also the chain, just starting from here and coming till here. You see, from here till here. You see, when you have one of these into your gym or you have one of them into your home, when you do that, you will realize almost pulling from the lower back. You see? Plus, people they like when they lift 20 kgs dumbbell and they come and they see it's just 1 kilo. It's 1 kilo, let's say, and when you use this 1 kilo for let's say 20 minutes or half hour or 1 hour, then you see how much strength it can create. I'll show an example of the weight. Let's say this is a bottle. Okay, it is a very light bottle. You are having a water in it. So when you give to someone, you give it like this. When I ask you to hold it for 1 minute, it will create difficulty for your hand. When I ask you to hold this for 5 minutes, it will create more difficulty for your hand. When I ask you to hold it for half an hour or 1 hour, it will create more difficulty for your hand. Just holding this creates so much difficulty, and your arm has to do an effort to control this. So you see, that's the different when you uses when you use the lightweight anything of lightweight, let's say 1 kg of Mugdar, and you work out with that, and people compare it with 20 kgs of dumbbell. You see, you used to lift 20 kg. You lift 20 kg, but for how many seconds or for how many minutes you use it? You see, time and attention creates and changes the game here. So that's the concept I want to say. Let's say you use 20 kg dumbbell, but for how many seconds you used? That the different. I'm not saying you should not use 20 kg dumbbell. What I'm saying is everything has different benefits, and everything has limitations as well. So of course we have every basic thing to use in our gym. You see the concept of Mugdar also let's say ki, many people are unable to do pull-ups or any type of calisthenics workout. So to build the starting strength into the hands, we use Indian clubs. So when you start building strength from here, it is easy for you to go to the pull-up exercises or the pull exercises where you have to control your whole body. You see, many people are having they are having very weak hands. So for starting, it is very easy. Of course, you can like you can be sure that it is loosening up your body when you do it like this, and you when you do it with speed. You see, it's loosen up your body. Almost you're almost you see circulating energy all over your body. You see, it's going upwards, it's going downwards. There are many movements of the Mugdar, but you see the energy flow. That's the main thing about this thing that is missing in everything. Everything else, even you see the kettlebells miss these things. You see this type of flow. Kettlebells, they have different benefits, of course, but to talk about the Indian clubs, the weight they are created and the grip strength it create. You see, many martial artists they started using the Indian clubs to increase the power of their punch. Of course, as you can see, all you have to do is use your hands and work out with that. And in martial arts, what you are using? You are using your hands, kicks. You can Google or YouTube if you are using YouTube, Indian club bell exercises. You will see a lot of Indian club bell exercises now people using. That is the power of Indian club bell. So I guess I try to tell everything about Indian Mugdars, and let's finish this session here. See you in the next video. Yes, yeah.